Good evening.
What's up, everybody?
Afternoon.
Actually, late night, actually, if you want to get technical. This is our Raw review for February 4th, 2008. And congratulations to us. We officially hit 200 subscribers today, so thank you.
Yes, that was very, very impressive. And yes, thank you for everybody for subscribing and watching. We appreciate it greatly.
So here we go.
The show began tonight with the contract signing. Randy Orton wanted to make sure Cena was with him at No Way Out. He says, you know, we have to sign because John Cena's handshake isn't good enough. It's good enough.
Which, yeah, I don't know.
John Cena. So anyway, so they signed their contract. I don't think Cena really signed his name. He just kind of scribbled.
He kind of just scribbled a line, which I think technically works anyway.
If is he a doctor?
I didn't see Orton sign anything.
It was pre-signed by Orton.
Do we know this? I want to see that contract.
All right. I don't think Orton can. I don't think he can write.
Probably had his lawyers do it for him.
We get Mark Henry comes out, distracts Cena.
And of course,
Cena gets up.
Let's never mind the guy that you're in the ring with. No, let's turn our back to face the guy that can't.
I think I would be afraid.
They can't even get into the damn. He couldn't get into the damn ring.
Listen, you don't never underestimate the self-proclaimed silverback.
The
self-proclaimed king of the jungle.
He tried to get into the ring, could not make it in.
Oh, I can't lift my leg up, Bill.
I can't make it. Damn.
So Cena gets RKO'd.
RKO'd by
and we're told that later in the evening there will be a
arm
wrestling match
between Mark Henry and John Cena, which is
we'll get to it in a moment.
Woo.
Well, the first match we see is the Divas Tag Team match, which I am getting more and more excited with the Diva action.
It's nice
As time goes on.
All I know. And again, with the younger viewers, please turn the volume down. All I know is I saw Mickie James' thong.
It was plainly visible.
Which was plainly visible.
And it matched the outfit, which was impressive.
Which was very impressive.
She could have
It's always nice when your underwear matches your outfit.
She could have just thrown any thong on, you know. I'm sure she's got dozens. But she got the purple one. Yes, purple. I paid attention. I remember.
Purple with stripes. I really paid attention.
And Mickie, she did not pin Beth, but she looked at Beth like, I'm coming to get you.
Which I don't really get.
What don't you get?
Well, later in the show we saw a
Michelle.
vignette, the Candice Michelle vignette, which I thought maybe I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Maybe it's still gonna be Mickie James. Maybe it's gonna be a triple threat. I don't know.
Possibly, but I think they've been building up to this Mickie James Beth Phoenix thing for so long.
True. They've got to do something with it. Yeah.
Looking for it. The next thing we see is a lot of talk. Out comes HBK, says, "I'm gonna win the chamber match." Then out comes Jericho and says, "No, I'm gonna win the chamber match."
Then out comes Jericho and says, "I'm gonna win the chamber match."
Yeah, he says, "I'm gonna beat you, Sean. I'm gonna beat you." What's your name? What's your name? Jericho! So Jeff says he's going to win. Then out comes JBL, who I just laugh every time I see him now. He's so ridiculous. He's just horrible looking.
And then out comes Umaga.
Oh, JBL says that Umaga...
They made a deal with each other.
They have a financial deal, so Umaga is going to see that JBL wins. Then out comes Snitsky because Triple H was not there.
Don't know what that's all about. Maybe
Poor Snitsky. I'll tell you why I feel bad for Snitsky. He's not the best looking guy in the world, but then they ugly him up.
Make him look even worse.
I think he's a misunderstood monster.
There is such a thing.
So this sets up, Regal comes out. Poor Regal, and what's going on with him? Everything he says is like
staggered out.
He's like, this guy should be scared. He's been like that for weeks now. But that he set up the main event.
I'm telling you, him and Rick are sitting in the back, just getting drunk every night. They don't care.
So it's the three good guys versus the three bad guys. Or the two bad guys and the one misunderstood guy with really horrible teeth.
Okay.
So then, next match we see
is Kennedy versus Super Crazy. Not much to talk about here. Kennedy gets a win over Super Crazy with a modified figure 4.
Yes.
And Super Crazy taps out. Then Kennedy gets on the mic and basically says that he's going to beat Ric Flair at No Way Out.
But he gives him the chance next week to come and
forfeit. Which we know we're going to do.
Which, let me just go ahead and tell you, I'll give you the scene next week. Out comes Ric Flair. I was never going to forfeit it back. Whoa!
Very good.
He's gonna be pickled if there's no actual wrestling. Rick will be under the weather. Rick will not
and then
feel very
next
good.
match was
With all due respect to Ric
the
Flair,
next match
I need to say these to cover myself.
was Carlito and Santino versus
Hardcore Holly and
London and Kendrick.
oh, that's right, Kendrick and London.
Your favorite tag team.
I
you
know.
completely forgot
I
about.
skipped ahead.
I'm assuming that Paul London is still injured because
They didn't do the backflip.
They didn't do the backflip, and he wasn't even in the match.
Yeah.
He just basically chased Santino around the ring, which I was amused by that. I didn't even know. I wasn't even paying attention to what the hell Carlito was
That
doing.
was kind of the bad part, is that we didn't see the end of the match because we were watching the running.
Carlito got the victory over Brian Kendrick. What was next?
Next thing was the
Oh,
ceremony.
the ass kicking thing.
Kissing
thing. Excuse me. Same difference.
which they really drew out a long time, but it was I found it.
I like the
amusing.
buffing thing. That was
funny.
cool.
Building up to it. You, my favorite part though, you're my son, so kiss it when I say kiss it, kiss it. And that was all. It was funny to me. And then so out comes Finley, tells stay back, boy, stay back. And then
Don't get involved in his ass there.
and then finally he goes, "Are you going to be kind to turn the cage, family?" And then Hornswoggle goes and bites his father. And
Don't know what the hell that's all about.
then so next week we're gonna see McMahon versus Hornswoggle, no elimination. I mean no disqualification.
And in the next match
Cade Murdoch,
was Cody Rhodes
Cody.
and Hardcore Holly versus Caden Murdoch.
Welcome back,
and
Lance
Cade is
Cage.
back.
And
All right,
welcome
but-
back, Paul London.
Paul London.
I just I don't remember which first name goes with the last.
So
every
Cody
time.
Rhodes got the victory for himself and Hardcore Holly. Then Santino and Carlito come out and
They're the number one
basically say they're
contenders.
the number one contenders, and they continue to beat this Playboy thing into us. Which they don't even need to beat it into us anymore. We know what's going to happen. So we can look forward to that sometime down the road.
True.
And then the main event.
Main
and yes,
event.
I am calling this the main event because it was the main event.
Well, it was.
The 6-man tag match. You know the participants, so we won't even name the participants.
HBK.
Well, I'm trying
okay,
to
go
work-
quickly. I'm kidding.
trying to work for time
Go.
here. So
See, he's cranky.
Hardy gets the win, which I was surprised. I figured Shawn Michaels would.
Listening to the crowd reaction.
And this is something that they need to listen, and they need to pay attention to this. And this is the whole Cena scenario, you know. Why is Cena the champ? Well, the fans love him. He sells merchandise. What does Jeff Hardy do? Well, the fans love him, and he sells merchandise.
He was really sporting some armbands that I'm sure you could go on
Go to
WWE.com.
WWE.com and buy some Hardy armbands.
But I think from that alone, I don't know. If they're listening to their crowds, then we might see a Jeff Hardy victory. I don't know.
We could.
Last thing,
And then the last
Arm
thing
wrestling.
was the arm wrestling
kind of a
thing.
letdown for me.
It was a letdown, and you know, having this at the end of the show was a bad call. I know, you know, it's Cena. You want to have anything that has anything to do with Cena at the end of the show.
Yeah, they
But
should have done it
It
right
was
before
a gimmick
the
thing,
match.
and it was against Mark Henry. You knew it wasn't going to be any good. And the only good thing about this was John Cena FUing Mark Henry, which I
was
got
crazy.
to give John Cena credit. That
Yeah.
was kudos to you.
Yeah,
sir.
that's a bit difficult.
Hope you didn't hurt yourself. But all in all, you know, you're going to start noticing more gripes like this from both of us, you know, because there are things that John Cena does, and they place them in parts of the show that they shouldn't necessarily place them in, you know. I don't think this should have been at the end of the show. I think the 6-man tag match should have been at the end of the show, and that would have been a much better way to end the show. But, you know, that's just our opinion.
But all in all,
it was a very good show.
wrap it up. I was very impressed. Good night, and I think I like where we're going for the whole WrestleMania thing. Time is short, so again, thank you to the subscribers. We'll see you very soon.
Yeah, for 200.
Bye.